Hi, I am going to teach you how to do a long tail cast on. My friend says that the videos she finds on the internet are too hard to understand and too fast, so I'm going to go slow as I can and try to explain it. So a cast on is what you need to put the loops, as my husband would say, on the needle so that you can start knitting. This one you're going to need two parts, the ball, and then you're going to need a piece of yarn that's long enough to get all of your loops made. For this part, I'm just going to sort of guess, but what a lot of people do is you take the two needles together, you wrap the yarn around however many times you need for your needle, and then that gives you the point where you can start your long tail. So I'm just going to have a small long tail here. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is make a slip knot. So what you do is you just make a loop and pull the loop through and do like that. I'm just not going to demonstrate a slip knot because I don't feel like it. So if you don't know how to make a slip knot, you can watch a video by somebody else. So here we go. So what you got is you got your string, your tail hanging down, and this one is the one that's sort of green right now that's going to the ball. I'm starting to knit with cotton because I think it's really good for beginners to knit with cotton. I did. It's really easy because the needle doesn't accidentally go through it too much, and it's extremely cheap. All right, so I've got this hanging down like this. I'm going to take my two fingers and I'm going to pinch them like a little bird mouth. And I'm going to stick them through the between. Now I'm going to separate them. The bird opens its mouth. Okay, now this thumb holds the yarn behind, and then this finger is behind both of them. You take the rest of your fingers and you just close them over the extra, and then you catch that tail in too. So now they'll get a little bit of tension. Okay, so I've got a little bit of tension. Here, I'm going to show you again because I didn't do it the same way. Bird beak, bird mouth, walk. Okay, and then, so you've got a bunch of things. You pull this down. If you don't pull it down, it's not going to work. You got a square, pull it down. Now, we're going to go with the outwardmost one that's around your thumb. So you go to the outside, and you're going to stick it you're going to stick it under the yarn. So, and then it's going to go over the next one, not the back one, but just the next one, the middle. Goes under, and you see how it's making a little stitch. Now it's going to go between the thumb yarns. So it's like a little street. There it goes right in down the street. And then you're going to pull it up, and your thumb is going to get tighter and tighter. So just pull your thumb out and then push your thumb on that original yarn. Can you not? Can you go? So that my cat may want to be in this video. Tightened up again. I'm going to show you again. Good, he's leaving. Okay, so you're going to go to the side, under, over the center, under, scoop, through, and off. Now your thumb goes back to its original spot by doing the bird mouth again. Walk, and then you're good. Under, over, through, and tighten. Walk. Under, over, through, tighten. Now there's ones where you use this and you use it. Don't get involved with any of that. You're not ready for that. Just start easy and then go hard. You guys, everybody thinks, oh, I'm smarter, I can do it. No, you're not. Just do the way that I'm telling you. Under, over, and through. Under, over, and through. And I can tell you that because I was the same way as you. I thought, well, certainly I'm an above average intelligence woman. I can learn it my own way. I don't need to follow all these steps and learn the easy things first. I'm going to jump right in. And you know what it was? It was a big mess. It was a disaster. So eventually you'll get faster. Under, over, through. If you feel like you mess everything up, just drop the thing. Shake it out. Go back to your beak. Open it up. You know, you can even pinch the bottom first, so that makes your life happier. Pinch, down, squawk. I dropped it. See, my tail's getting kind of short. Under and through. All right, so now you can do that, and you can do this however many times you want, and you have a beautiful long tail cast on. Look at that. It's amazing. It's fabulous. You're ready to go. Some tips. Don't do this too tight. Don't pull it like so tight that you can't get your needle on, because the next thing you're going to do is you're going to try and jam this needle in here, and if it's too tight, you're going to be like, ah, I can't do it. And that's not going to work. That's not fun, and it's supposed to be fun. That's the whole point. So make yourself loose. Just kind of calm down. You know, when you're tightening it, don't tighten it like as tight as you can. Don't be like, okay, no, just under, over, through, gently pull it. Okay, it's kind of rhythmic. It's kind of nice. You could practice this and cast on like 200 stitches, and then you could bring them over here, and then I could knit and not have to cast them all on, because it's boring as anything. And music helps. So if you want to try it with music, that'll work good too. All right, so once upon a time, this lady at a conference I was at called me the Dirty Knitter. So I put all my stuff on this page called the Dirty Knitter, and you could find my stuff there and follow it. I also put funny, silly comedy stuff I find, and ridiculously poor knitting projects, and quite a few crochet projects that I find that need to be publicly shamed on the internet, not because they're poorly made, just because they're poorly thought out, like a man's whole body crocheted workout uniform. Those kind of things I put on my page, and you're welcome to come and check those out. I'm just knitting now, so I'm going to make another video to show you how to purl and how to knit, and then you'll be good to go. Thanks, bye.